Hello, and we are back. Hello to everyone, those who are watching, those who are not, and those who are just scrolling through videos, looking through comments, or just looking for a very spiritual video. S- So, yeah, um, you have found that spiritual video. Hang on. Hello, and we are back. So, I want to talk about emotions. Mainly the type that Deadborn don't have. At some point in our lives, we do, with the gaining of our humanity at some point in our lives, we do end up um, getting emotions. Maybe. It's very rare for a Deadborn to even have one emotion. You usually don't have any emotions. But mainly because we don't understand the concept of human emotions. We don't understand why you guys have that, why you guys love and hate and fight over certain things. Doesn't make any sense to us. But we possibly at some point in our lives we gain them. And we don't like them. So we basically don't show them as much. We mainly either show sadness or depression symptoms. Mainly due to the fact that we're actually showing something that we shouldn't have, and it doesn't make any sense that we show these things, because whenever we show these things, it makes no sense why we have them at that point, because for one, when that's not the emotions that we are supposed to have. Technically, we're not supposed to have any emotions except for the ones that entities have. But also, we can have human emotions, but it just feels too awkward to use them. So, yeah, having emotions is not very normal for a Deadborn, especially if they're human emotions. No offense to humans, but it's something that we don't have a trait of, having human emotions. It is sort of, it's basically like taking our first steps into a new world. And those kind of steps we do not like. So we we never show our emotions in public or anywhere around anyone. And when we're alone, we show them. But I'm not gonna say how we show them, but we do. Because if a Deadborn actually had the emotion of anger, then that's a nightmare. That's them living a nightmare worse than what they're living through while they're alive or while they're in the physical world. Because for us, our emotions literally affect our whole entire body, just like how it affects an entity's body before they die. If an entity dies with a certain type of emotion, it actually affects their whole entire body. So for us, it's even worse. It affects everything for us. and everything around us sometimes. Actually, most of the time. Because it can affect the world in certain ways that just don't make sense. At least with most of us who are very masterful of some of our abilities, if we start showing emotion, then certain things around us are kind of freak. If we are very masterful with our abilities. But if we're not, even though a Deadborn trains his whole entire life, once he finally can move, well, okay. They start, a Deadborn starts their training at a very young age, right after they come out of the womb or out of the mom's stomach. So, yeah, um, once that happens, they begin their training immediately. And then first they start with their mental training so they can uh just learn more about their mind and things that they know how to do, like testing their memory, testing their abilities, and testing everything else. And then once they're mastered at that, then they begin all their other training. So yeah, that happens. But we just don't understand humans. We don't understand their emotions or anything about them. Sure, we train a rare few of them, like we only train so few of humans, but once a human shows their emotions while in training, we immediately have to either dim their power strength or at least teach them how to basically be like a deadborn, not being able to show emotions, not being able to show any reaction to anything. For me, when I found my humanity, I actually got just a few human emotions, and it still feels weird. And I still never get used to it because it still affects some of the things around me. So yeah, I don't like them at all. It's really, really painful. Like, it's really painful. Because another one of my special abilities is that I can take all the negative emotions from everyone around me and turn it, or like take it from them and put it into my body. It's like my way of punishing myself for showing any human emotions because I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It feels weird and it hurts like hell. It really hurts. So yeah, I that's what happens when a dead one actually shows emotions. From day one, we don't show any emotions. Sure, as a baby, we'll still cry, but for us, we're not even showing any emotions. We're just trying to fit into the world because we want to at least seem like we're normal. And then once we start walking and moving, our emotions immediately go away because we begin our training at a very young age. So it's hard. We can't show our emotions. If we do, the world's kind of screwed. And if every deadborn around the earth, like the most powerful ones or the oldest ones, if we started to show our emotions, stuff could go down. I'm sorry I said that, but A lot of things are going to happen if we show our emotions. The oldest Deadborns. I've only showed some of my emotions. I'm still gaining them, and I don't like it. I want to get rid of them, but I can't. Once a Deadborn gets emotions, we can't get rid of them. There's no way out. Just like how there's no way out for a Deadborn to be a Deadborn. Once you're a Deadborn, you're stuck like us for life. And I'm glad I only have the positive emotions, because if I didn't, then a lot of stuff would happen. And I don't want to see that. At least on the spiritual side. That's the thing that it affects. Spiritual world. That's what happens when we show our emotions. So, if we throw a tantrum, things start blowing up in the spiritual world. Like psychic energy or pulses of energy flooding from every single corner of this planet and the other planets. Every single entity that has traveled anywhere will feel this. If it's an old Deadborn, at least. So yeah, I think that does it for this video. I think I will continue this topic in the next one. So goodbye. This has been the Light talking to all of you. Bye.